You are about to witness how African American women are treated when they are asking for their boss to pay money that they work for.
5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We could be here for a lot of reasons this morning. We could be looking into the manipulation of Facebook by the Russians to help Donald Trump get elected. We could be looking into the Russian interference with the presidential election. We could be looking at Russian hacking into state election processes. We could be
Yeah, guys, everything is more important than these two women asking to be treated fairly for the hard work they did. But look how this person treat them.
talking about in this committee legislation to protect the Mueller investigation. None of those areas has this committee been involved with.
Yeah, he keep complaining that everything is more important than these two women right that is equal as my right as a woman and all the women's African American and Latina who work for cheap salary. He said
During the
everything is
last 15 months that we've been in session. We could be talking about gun control. We could be talking about the DREAM Act in this committee.
these two poor women have been discriminated enough and not being treated fairly, and this man is adding up that everything else is more important than their right.
No
He keep
hearings
talk
whatsoever. But what we are dealing with today, we're giving a platform to Diamond and Silk. And you ladies are very
yeah, I'm going to translate what he said. Everything else is more important than these two women here trying to fight for the money that they work so hard and for their own right as Americans. That's what he's saying.
impressive to me. You have taken something and you have moved forward with it, exercising your First Amendment rights, and you've made a ton of money.
This man is discriminating already. He's surprised to see two regular African American women who are fighting for their right and to be treated fairly and, complaining that their boss is not paying them. And he's surprised for that. Like they're stupid.
In your First Amendment rights, and you've made a ton of money off of Facebook. Isn't that correct?
Absolutely not, because Facebook
now-
censored us
now
for
Donald
6
Trump-
months.
Now, Donald Trump introduced.
Let her talk, please. You ask her a question. Let her answer, please. Stop attacking your own people. This is a woman who's fighting for the money that she worked hard. And not even for the money, for her right.
You all at a rally last year, and he introduced y'all saying that you were very popular and you had made a ton of money based on your affiliation with him. Isn't that correct?
Hillary Clinton, she stole money from Haitians people, from Haiti. All the money that people sent to help this country, Hillary Clinton with her organization stole it all. Why you don't say that?
Let me tell
That
you
is
what
not
he
what
was
he
doing.
said.
Yeah,
Yes,
he was calling those things that was not as though they were, is what he was doing then. But let me tell you something.
But he has given you
But
a-
Facebook
Hold on one
censored us for
second.
6 months.
Hold on one second.
Guys, how many questions this man, Mr. Johnson, already asked? And she didn't even get the chance to answer. And look how he hold the microphone, like trying to intimidate her, like scaring her.
Ma'am, the point I'm trying to make is you all have been bashing Facebook and you've been making a ton of money. Isn't that correct?
These are two African American women fighting for their right to speak, working hard money. They don't want to be slave anymore, working for food. They want to fight for their money and work for it.
No.
Excuse me,
No,
no.
no, 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 no.
You've not been-
Wait a minute, hold
When they deemed us
on. Unsafe to the
You've
community.
not been making a
Facebook
ton of
bashed
money
itself.
based on
But you
your
know what?
bashing of Facebook.
No, 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 no.
I wonder if this case was about food stamp or government help, asking for money that didn't even work. Maybe these men will be more nicer You know why? Because Hillary and all these people, they want African American women to be begging for food stamp and begging for
We
food.
didn't bash Facebook. What
Well,
we
have
did
you
was
been
we
making
brought
a
it to
ton
the
of money?
light on how Facebook has been censoring
been-
conservative voices
have-
like ourselves
have
for
you been
6
making-
months, 29 days,
Have you been
5
making a
hours,
ton of money?
43 minutes, and 40 seconds. That's what they did.
They don't want black African American women. They don't want Latina women to be businesswomen. They want cheap work for food stamp. They are punishing you as a woman if you are fighting for money that you work.
I can tell you
Have
something.
you
We
been
did.
making? Have you been making money? Have you been monetizing?
They won't let
your-
us monetize on Facebook.
So you
They
haven't
stopped
been-
it for 6 months, 29 days.
So they've been messing with your
Hold
money
on.
then.
If these men are professional, what is that? They're messing with your money then. That type of talk is like a street talk. When you talk to a crackhead, like they're messing with your money then. No, they're messing with everything and with myself too.
Exactly. That's
They
exactly what I'm
limited
about to
our
say.
page is
All
what
right.
They
they
did,
did.
and YouTube did also by demonetizing 95% of our videos for no reason at all,
But you
deeming it
still-
as hate
but
speech.
you still
However,
selling-
allow me to say
still
that with
selling-
I'm going to translate. He's saying you should feel shame of yourself because you guys want to be independent and you guys want to be businesswomen and you fighting for your right. You shouldn't do that. It's wrong for you to be asking for money that you work. It's better if you go ask for money that you don't work, like food stamp. That's where you belong. That's what he's saying.
Merchandise on the.
Well, even
on
if
the
we sell
platform.
merchandise, that don't have anything to do with Facebook. Facebook censored our free speech. And shame on the ones that don't even see that we have been censored. Yet, when the Black Lives Matter people complain about it, oh, everybody is up in arms. Let me just say this here. If the shoe was on the other foot and Mark Zuckerberg was a conservative and we were liberals, oh, all fences and all chains would have broke loose. You know it and I know it. But what I find appalling is that these Democrats, they don't want to take up for our voices.
Democrats
because
would
we
be
support
in the
the
street.
president.
Democrats would be in the street
Okay,
right now
I'd like to-
marching and
I'd like
calling
to
him
give
all
you a-
type of racist.
I'd like to
That's
give
what
you a
would be
little bit
doing
more
right now.
time. I'd like
Yeah.
to give you a little bit more time, but I got to move on. I only got a minute left.
Okay.
Two African American women are hardworking women, and at this point, he's treating them like they are crackhead fighting over money, and until now, he don't respect them.
I appreciate you all for your entrepreneurial spirit.
That's
and we're
part of the
and we're
American
giving you a
dream.
And we want to
tremendous-
attain it too.
And we're giving you a tremendous platform with this hearing to make a ton of money.
You know, this man is making fun of all the African American women who want to be free and not working for food stamp like a slave and working for money from the government and cheap work. This man is
When it's
making fun
over.
of
That's
these
right.
women.
And I hope everybody on Facebook can follow us. if
And
they
like,
would
yes,
to.
that's right. That's right.
And they can
Because that's what it's
subscribe.
supposed to be
That's
about.
what it's
It's supposed to be about the obtaining the American dream. We are African American women.
That's
If
right.
illegal aliens can come over here and build businesses, why can't we?
Why
And we
can't
were
we?
born on this soil.
Well,
Oh,
now-
you don't have a right to silence my voice.
Well, now
You
I've
absolutely
always
not.
I've
This person, Mr. Johnson, don't get the fact that African American women, they need to be free. No more working for food stamp. They're fighting for the money that they work. A ton of money, a penny or a dollar. They work for this money, and this man is
always
making fun
heard
of
though
this.
that diamonds are a girl's best.
They are, and they hard too. And if I got to be hard and be firm with you, I will. You're not going to brush us off and dismiss us
No, you're not.
like we don't have merit here.
But you
These
prefer-
people censors us
Yes.
for no reason. They put limitations.
Like I said, I don't know what type of black African American woman this man is used to talk to, but he's not respecting his own people, and that's what I see. I don't know if I might be wrong.
on our page for no reason, and that was wrong.
But rather than diamonds, you're seeking money with Facebook. Isn't that correct?
Okay, when Facebook is seeking for money from their users, that's not wrong. When African American want to be free and seeking for money with hard work, that's bad. They should be seeking for money where in social services. That's what you want, Mr.
Well,
Johnson?
you know what? If Facebook is a platform for you to make money, then so be it. Everybody
right.
else do
Well, I
it.
respect
And don't stop us from making any.
And don't make us feel guilty because we and other people that's built their brand page want to make money. We've spent plenty of money.
All right.
African American woman and Latina woman, we are creative women. We are creative, hardworking. We work hours and hours standing up. We give the best of us physically and mentally for cheap salary, for social services. And now these women work hard for that money, and you're telling and making fun of them because they are asking to be paid fairly. Shame on you, Mr. Johnson.
The
And
committee for bringing
allowing
this
us.
to the
I'm
light,
sure
for
that
little
Time us.
voices like us.
I'm sure that you.
It's little voices
Thank you.
like us.
Because it wasn't you. You didn't do it.
Thank you.
That's
right.
Okay, I'm with you on that. I'm just astounded that this committee would stoop to this level to be positioning you all to make more
You
money.
We
guys,
really thank.
this is a typical scene of imagine in your head these two black African American women are slaves, right? From the back times, right? And they are complaining that their boss abused them and took their money and never paid them because trust me, Facebook made money from these two women, but they didn't pay them. So pay Facebook abused this woman, okay? And they're there asking for somebody to listen to them because they have the right to make a ton of money or a dollar by their hard work. But this man is making fun of them like you already make enough money, don't you? You already this, you already that. No, they work for this money and they need to get paid for that money. The thing here is that this man, Mr. Johnson, don't understand that Latino America woman and black African American woman, we deserve to get paid for the hard working that we do the right way and make a ton of money. We have the right to do that. We are tired of working for cheap salary and for public assistance. And you think I don't know as a Latina that you want my people to come here because you want them to be your slave and you want us to be in your butt with our children always listening to what you have to say and always saying thank you. You know, after you treat these two women, they're like garbage. Then you want them to say thank you for giving me this platform to make a ton of money. Shame on you, Mr. Johnson.